Breasts are brill. Very excited about the show today. The whole of the first part's coming from the pool. We've never done that before. Only one problem is I'm a little bit worried because I'm not a very good swimmer. But luckily, a new friend of mine has just lent me a couple of flotation aids, so I think we'll be all right. Welcome to another serving of Big Brother's Little Brother. It's day 56. The time is 7:32 today. Well, I'm up in some sort of dream world. I'm joined by Caesar's extreme date. Vanessa Feltz is with us.
Hello.
Lovely. And we're making one of Leah's. Hello there, Leah's.
Hello.
One of Leah's current dreams come true, and no, not the one regarding Russell Brand. Before we do that, my friends, we kick off the show as we always do with Little Brothers. Big news. Hello, everyone. There's nothing Jane likes more than a good gossip, except getting one over on Aline. And at 10:22 this morning, she found a clever way of combining both. Take a look.
Do you two fancy each other?
No, what? Shut up.
Yeah, I suppose I do because she's my mate. I think she's wicked.
Right, I just wanted to know, that's all.
You just wanted to know.
Would you on the outside or not?
Oh, shut up. Leave me alone. No.
In front of everyone this morning, she went to me and Pete, do you two fancy each other then? Number one, it's none of your business. Yeah. Number two, you're asking me in front of everyone else and that might make other people feel uncomfortable. And number three, if you want to know, come and ask me yourself. And then if I want to tell you, I'll tell you. Yeah. Asking me questions. Questions.
Is there anyone in the house who doesn't fancy Pete? First it was Leah, then Lisa, then Leah, then Aisling, then Nikki, then Imogen, and more recently Jenny. And at 10:54 this morning, Pete revealed another name on the list. What is it about that boy?
Do you think Michael fancies you?
Well, I've had a few hints from him and stuff. One was, I fancy you, Pete. And I was like, okay. And the other one was him pointing at me singing a love song. Actually, I think he fancies everyone.
We all fancy you. Now, we know that all the housemates are up for eviction this week. Oh, no, Miss Gretchen. Apart from Blabbermouth Jane. I think I can feel the punishment coming on.
Jane, why do you think Big Brother has called you to the diary room?
Because I was a bit naughty. I didn't mean to be.
And what did you do that was naughty?
I said something which I shouldn't have said. Sorry, I won't do it again.
Jane, you are not allowed to discuss anything about Big Brother that you may have seen, read or heard before entering the house. Jane, Big Brother will get back to you.
Oh, no.
You may leave the diary room.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's me. In the words of Rolf Harris, see you later. That was Little Brother's big news. Sorry, got a bit distracted there. Looked like quite a rare crow flying past. This year's Big Brother has been a festival of flirting, and some of it reciprocated and some of it not. Take Spile, for example. Having made me feel like a bit of a desperado by Aisling, he accused her of leading him on and calling him, or killing her, a Mickey teaser and a flirt. And it isn't the first accusation and counter-accusation of flirting. I'm sure as heck it's not going to be the last. With that in mind, today's cool BBLB can only be who is the biggest flirt here, my friends. It's how to get in touch. Hey you, call BBLB on 09011 101 101. Or text us. Text studio and your comment to 83188. Or email us at bblb@channel4.com. Around this time in the pool, I like to do a few laps of breaststroke. Joining me, ladies and gentlemen, is Leah. Baby cheers. Leah, it's lovely to see you.
Hello.
This is I know what Glenn's talking about now. This is fantastic.
Oh, wicked.
Okay,
Thank you.
today's cool BBLB is going to be who's the biggest flirt. Did we lose the biggest flirt when you left on Friday?
Oh, yeah, of course you did.
Who's the biggest flirt left in there now, then?
Pete.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Yeah, he loves it. He loves it.
What about Nikki? She's quite flirtatious, isn't she?
Yeah, it's because they love attention, that's all. They're not flirty, they just want a bit of attention, they just want a bit of fuss, and they just want a bit of response. Just a bit of, like, I don't know, attention.
Well, we all know that when you were in there, it's quite well documented what you missed. But, I mean, I imagine most of that is to do with you just want cuddles, don't you?
Yeah, that's it, you just want cuddles, you just want to be fussed and be made a fuss of, and you just want to just be close to people.
Okay, well, what makes a good flirt in your book?
You've got to be good looking.
Yes.
You've got to be good looking for that. You've got to know how to be nice and not have a nasty bone in your body.
Okay.
So that's why Pizza B is flirting.
You might be missing out on the flirting going on in the house, but you certainly have been busy since you've been left. You wanted to be accepted. That dream has come true.
Yeah, big time.
You met Russell. There's another one that's come true.
Oh, yeah.
Quite. And in the house, you talked about another dream you had. Let's take a look at that.
I still want to be an air hostess.
Do you?
I'd love to. Really would.
It's really hard work, though, babes. Yeah, and also
obviously not until H is older, but when H is older, then I'd love to do it.
You'd love to be an air hostess.
Yeah.
That is a hard job.
I know.
It's not like I'd love to be, you know, a movie star or something. That's long hours.
I know that now.
Why? Is that something you've always wanted to do since you were a bubba?
Yeah, since I was a baby. Always wanted to do it.
Well, yesterday, and you only slept 2 hours last night, so now you know how hard it is.
Oh, yeah.
We've sorted it out for you. Let's take a look.
Hi, Leah. I'm Shauna.
Hello.
You're going to be helping us today, so you need to look the part.
I'm a trolley dolly.
Let's go!
Thank you. I don't want your envelope, I want your boarding card.
Okay, Leah, so one of the exciting jobs that we do on board as cabin crew is to take all the rubbish off the passengers. This is what we call a gash bag. So if we go through the cabin now.
Got any rubbish, babes? Thank you, babe. Thank you, sweetheart. Got anything, babes? I've done this, me. I've collected everyone's rubbish.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Can you all hear me? Oh, wicked, you can hear me. Can't interest you in a cup of tea or coffee? Too covered up. I'm too lazy to be an air hostess. And my ears are popping now. Oh, wicked.
Hey, baby Rays. Hey, congratulations, that was fantastic. It was slightly unorthodox.
Yeah.
Can you all hear me?
Well, I don't know, because my ears were popping.
What's it like?
It was wicked. Do you know something? They work so hard. And they've got my utmost respect.
Absolutely.
The people on that airline. And how they do it. I couldn't do it.
And any unruly customers?
No, they were all wicked. They were all dead nice. And they all wanted my autograph.
Was it
and they all wanted the photos took with me.
Was it a fair bit of double taking? Was it like coffee? Like milk with that? Now we've coped. How have you coped with leaving the attention since you left the house? Because you got mobbed at the airport. Didn't you?
It's amazing. I love it.
Brilliant.
It's wicked. People are so nice.
And you finally accepted that you're accepted now, right? Wonderful stuff.
It's wicked.
It's our favourite trolley dolly. It's Leah, everyone. Baby Rays. Okay, coming back after the break, we'll be getting paranoid with Vanessa Feltz. We'll see you in 4. Let's go. Interesting way to start the show, isn't it? Welcome back, everyone. Day 56, and the time is 7:45. Now, someone who's certainly qualified to discuss the pressures of being watched 24/7, BBLB regular, doyen of the show, is Vanessa Feltz, everyone. Hello. Oh, wonderful. Vanessa,
yes, sir.
I want to know about the whole series, but firstly, what do you make of this week's nominations punishment?
I think it's fabulous. I think Big Brother's being really subtle. And I think what's going to happen is that as Friday draws closer and closer, everyone is going to hate Jane more and more, and her life is going to be a living, tortured hell.
Do you hate Jane?
I think Jane's pretty loathsome, yes. I think her manners are appalling. I think she's loud and unbridled and obnoxious. And no, I wouldn't like to be cooped up in the same bedroom as her, no, certainly not. But I think at the beginning everyone was quite cool with it and like, oh, it's not fair to you that they're giving you this punishment. We don't mind being nominated for eviction, that's all cool. But of course everyone minds very deeply. They don't want to be thrown out because she didn't keep the blinking rules. Well, of course, they're going to really, really make her feel it. It's going to be horrible.
We're going to talk to you a little bit more about the paranoia, but do you think, is that one of the reasons why you think she's getting slightly paranoid now? Because she's looking over her shoulder thinking, this can't be real. They can't be that cool with
Well,
it.
exactly. I mean, she realises that very soon she's going to be ostracised. She's going to be the most hated person in there. And because it's a tiny little environment, you know, watching it on the telly, it looks fairly spacious. But when you're in there, it's amazingly claustrophobic. There's no way you can go. You can't go for a walk. You can't phone your mum and say, oh, isn't this all silly, really? It's only a television programme. Because you're living it. You're in it.
She's a great sort of week 6 or 7 housemate for Jane, though. Because if she'd have been in from the start, let's be honest, she'd probably be out within 1 or 2 weeks.
She's funking it up brilliantly. She's causing a load of controversy. She's making waves. You know, she looks noticeable. You can't really ignore the way she looks. She's certainly adding a whole hell of a lot of ingredients to it. But, you know, do they like her and will they continue to? I think absolutely not.
How would you punish her if you were Big Brother?
I think I'd get a great big pair of stocks, you know, like the old-fashioned ones, arms through, legs through, loads of rotten tomatoes, pelt her with them.
Old school.
I think it'd be fantastic. Old school, traditional.
As next housemate, how difficult is it to keep everything in perspective, though, when you're in?
It's incredibly difficult to get a handle on it because you're enclosed and engulfed not only by all these strangers that you probably wouldn't have chosen to be with in real life, but cameras up your nose, up your bum. Every time you turn round, there they are, and you can hear them going, and so you think, oh, God, what did I say? Are they going to use that bit? Did I mean it? Was it when I was picking my nose?
That's really where the paranoia comes from, is it?
I think not just that, but also because Big Brother has got nastier and nastier over the years. And Big Brother keeps on changing the goalposts. And they don't know what they're up against. You know, they think Ashleen's gone, suddenly comes back again. They think they're the only housemates left. They're not. Suddenly a whole lot more come in. You know, everybody remembers that dreadful fatal day when Stuart went to the diary room and was never seen again. And so every single time anyone says come to the diary room, they think, oh, my God, that's me gone. I'm finished. I'm toast. So, I mean, I wouldn't even say they're paranoid. I would say it's realistic to feel as if you're under attack at any time. And at any second, you could find yourself saying, hello, Mum and Dad, I'm back home again with my suitcase in my hand.
OK, whether it's real, whether it's paranoid, let's take a look at them in action.
I've got it. I've got it. I've got it.
What?
It's spoiled. What's the word mean?
Are you making faces, Nikki?
Only at you, babe, because you're beautiful.
Cool, well, don't make any faces with your little smart faces at me, right? Don't look at me with smart faces. And I mean it.
Why is his name Spiral? Look at the patterns. The whole house is spirals.
I'm getting mocked. Getting ignored.
I know where your head's all over the shop because you're picking things up, you know?
And I'm not being romantic. I'm not getting it off no one else.
I know in my heart of hearts, I tried my genuine best to get on with a lot of people in here, and sometimes I don't seem to be getting the respect that I give them.
Yeah, but they think I'm playing up to the camera going in there, slacking people off, Susie. Who does? They do. Who's they? Because I could hear it.
You know what you're doing? I'm not thick, you're just a little Mickey teaser, that's all you are. Don't pull the wool over my ears.
So we were saying earlier that they obviously have a reason to be paranoid, and you don't even think it is paranoid.
I don't think it's paranoia. I think it's completely legit. You don't know who's going to do what, when, and what it's going to mean. What's the significance of everything? Are you suddenly not going to have nominating powers? You are. You're going to be out. You're going to be in. Nobody knows. And also, the whole crux of it is... It's so funny, because the housemates keep saying, oh, you know, they're two-faced, they're playing a game, they're manipulating. That's the game. Yeah. Be two-faced. You know, be nice at breakfast, vote them out at lunch. It's nasty. It's horrible.
It's why you're in there.
Be honest, that's why you're in there. You know, everybody wants to win. It's a nasty, nasty environment. And, of course, paranoia is the correct emotion, I think.
Would you agree with some of their theories? I mean, you know...
Oh, well, the spiral? The spiral in the carpet. Well, I think that's really sinister. You know what I mean? I look at that carpet and I see signs coming up. I think it's some kind of ET type thing, isn't it? Very, very sinister, yes. I think Spiral could be controlling Big Brother, don't you?
I think if he is, then we're in trouble.
Can I just say, what a disappointment Spiral's turning out to be. Right, misery guts, isn't he? What a moaner.
He doesn't smile much.
He's a moaner. And also, you know, you get rejected, you get slapped down during Spin the Bottle. Don't make a meal of it, mate.
No, it's
you know,
the worst
take
thing
it on
the
the chin, sunshine.
Maybe a bit hard to get.
Yeah, I mean, show a bit of true grit, babe. I think, you know, not good.
Leading nicely into my next question, Spin the Bottle sparked the paranoia between Spiral, Aisling and Nikki. Is the whole notion of you said you were going to do this and then you didn't, the whole truth or dare, the whole Spin the Bottle thing, a dangerous game for one to play?
Look, every teenager knows that the whole point of spinning the bottle is you might just get to snog the really gorgeous Dermot O'Leary character, but you might end up snogging the one with braces on the teeth and spots and halitosis, and that's the game.
That was the Dermot O'Leary character.
When you get to snogging the one you don't want to, you must be polite enough to snog them anyway. And Aisling is rude. I'm sorry, she should have snogged him, even if she didn't want to. She behaved very badly.
Even if it's just a no tongues kind of...
Yeah, I mean, she should have gone for it. And also, I think her tongue's been in quite a few places before. I think she could have, she could have given an inch on this
spread
one.
the wealth.
I think she could have done. I don't think she was holding much back in the past.
And what do you think, I'm going to ask you your favourites, but you do like Nikki, but how do you think Nikki's playing this at the moment? Because Nikki is, on one hand, making up with Aisling, and then every time I seem to watch a nightly viewing, she's just kind of not necessarily talking behind her back, but going away going, I still don't trust her, I still don't trust her. It's not doing her any favours, is it?
You see, I think this idea of how you're playing it and how you're playing it, you have to be able to have a certain kind of facade to play it. You have to be, self-controlled, self-disciplined. I couldn't. I just couldn't. When I was miserable, it showed. When I was unhappy, I started writing on the table by wearing a leopard skin dressing, and I couldn't hold it together.
We remember.
And, Nikki is even less able to hold it together than I was, bless her. So I don't think she's playing any game. I think she shows all her feelings, more than her feelings. Everybody else's feelings comes, spewing out of her all the time. So, I mean, I think there's just something completely adorable about her.
OK. Who do you think is going to go Friday? If it stays the same, bear in mind, we don't know what this punishment is with Jen yet, but I can't see that it should be up for nomination because everyone's had a couple more days to...
Well, I'd quite like Aisling to go. Because I think Aisling has, for some reason, become a kind of major player and star in the house. Yeah. And by right, she should have gone home ages ago. So I don't like the way she's kind of taken on all this, I think, undue prominence.
OK.
I would like to see the back of her.
You think Aisling will go? Who do you think Aisling should go? Who do you think will go?
I hope it's not Susie, because I'm learning to love her.
A lot of people are saying that.
It's taken me a little while. I mean, at least she's gracious, graceful, charming.
I think a lot of people are liking Susie by default.
Exactly. She shows what you don't have to be.
Yeah.
You don't have to be rude. You don't have to swear all the time.
Lastly,
she's nice and ladylike.
Here's your beautiful face. Where am I sticking it?
I think right on Nikki, because I love Nikki.
You're supporting Nikki?
Adorable.
Why Nikki?
Because she's so cute. She's so entertaining. She's hugely articulate. She uses very interesting vocabulary. And I just like her little face.
She does use interesting vocabulary, right. Vanessa Feltz, everyone. Thank you, Vanessa. We'll forget in just a second with BBLB, but right now...
I'm so cold!
That's who Vanessa wants to win on Friday. Who will go? Jane's blabbermouth has resulted in all the housemates facing the public vote, with, of course, the exception of the blabbermouth herself, Jane. So, 11 housemates facing a chop once again. Behold, the mother of all voting packages. Who goes? You decide. Call 09911 32 33 and add 04 to evict Glenn, 06 to evict Imogen, 09 for Mikey. To evict Nikki, add 10. For Pete, add 11. To evict Richard, add 12. For Aisling, add 14. To evict Susie, add 16. For Jenny, add 18. For Michael, add 19. To evict Spiral, add 20. Or text the name of the housemate you want to evict to 84444. Now, once again, the BBLB doormat has been taking an absolute pounding on an avalanche of correspondence. We did it on Sunday, and since then, well, there's been quite a lot of it. Thankfully, none of it quite as scary as my old favourite, Gay Dermot from Cherry in Newcastle. Watch that, Gay Dermot. You want me to kiss you? Oh, it's just the love that dare not speak its name. I fancy me with earrings on. Glyn, the lookalike #1 from Sunday's show, was Adam Rowden. It was a pretty good lookalike from Hemel Hempstead there. I believe we might have upstaged it from Kayla and Chloe in Cheshire. This, my friends, is Anthony Brown. Who's Anthony? Look at that. We just simply don't know. Also, my favourite thing about it, the brilliant Glyn trademark lopsided face. Next up, it's Victoria Spanswood from Romford, who says she has a Leah lookalike. Check this out. Marlon the rabbit. Now, look, it's not actually the rabbit that looks like it. Look at the eyebrows. It's the eyebrows, Leah. Wonderful. Oh, very gracious. Next up, we have an email from Alison, Woman of Mystery. She didn't give us a surname, just Alison, Woman of Mystery, who's given us a Nikki lookalike, her pug dog. If you look, though, look. Look at that. Look at the forehead and look at the forehead. You've never seen Nikki and this specific pug dog in the same room at the same time. Maybe they are the two different people. Down here, my favourite correspondent of all time was Olivia Fountain from Buckinghamshire, who does a brilliant impression of Nikki down there. Look. Oh, I can't do it, I won't do it. Not to be upstaged is our next Nikki, who's Sydney Chalk, aged 2.5. Take a look at this.
Sydney, what does Nikki say?
I can't do it. I won't do it.
Man, we're starting them young. And to even up the bar even further, we have what I can only describe as the best impression of Pete I've ever seen from an under 7-year-old. This is Harry Davis from East Hulton, aged 6. Now, bear in mind, this is Pete's percussion, but it's not only that, there's just a touch of Pete's character comes in here as well. Take a look. It's a 6-year-old child doing an impression of a Tourette sufferer. That's what we're doing now. Please keep sending your stuff in for our wonderful wall of correspondence. The address is down below. BBLB, PO Box 636, Bournemouth, WD69BD, or give us an email, BBLB@channel4.com. Vanessa still with us for today's Cool BBLB, which is quite simply, who's the biggest flirt in the house? Vanessa, who do you think the biggest flirt in the house is?
I think Imogen's a big flirt, don't you? And Mikey's a big flirt. What about when Mikey was really trying to get on with Nikki the other night?
Yes, that's true.
That was very flirty. He got
Mikey
those baby's bottom, he said, and all of that,
I know.
didn't he?
That
was
work.
a very sudden manoeuvre.
Janet in Northampton, I think, is going to side with you on the old Imogen thing. Hello, Janet.
Hello, Dermot.
What do you reckon?
Well, I think Imogen. She's flitting from one to the other all the time.
OK, who's she flitting between? Because I know she likes Mikey, but who else are you picking up on?
Since she heard him talking to Glenn about, you know, that there was nothing was going to come of it. She's gone to Glenn, she's gone to Pete, then she's round Spiral. She just keeps, you know, going from one to the other. I think to stop being nominated.
OK, thank you very much.
She's in with them all.
I've got to say, it's very boring in there. What else has she got to do? She can't watch telly, you know. You've got to flirt a little bit.
Absolutely, she's a good-looking
She was
girl.
Miss Wales.
Nikki's next up. Hello, Nikki.
Hi, Dermot.
What do you reckon, just very briefly?
Aisling, definitely.
Why?
She's got to go. She went with Pete first, then she flirted with Spiral, and then dumped him professionally. And she would go for Mikey if given a chance.
OK.
She just has to go.
Very astute.
That's all we have time for. Thank you very much, Nikki. Thanks to all the callers. God bless. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.